Hey crew, welcome back to my channel for another flight attendant video. Today's video is a little bit different. I thought why not share some flight attendant announcements from different airlines, so stay tuned. So before we get into this video, I want to preface by saying the announcements that I'm sharing I found solely online and they may not be up to date. So keep that in mind if you do work for that airline that I'm using what the internet gave me. Also, for all my flight attendants or frequent flyers, comment down below if any of these airline announcements sound familiar to the ones that you say on board or that you hear when you're traveling. So I've divided the announcements into the different phases of flight, and the first one we're going to touch is boarding. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading it from my phone. I cannot memorize all of this. I can't even memorize my own airline's announcements, so bear with me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Blank Airline, it's my pleasure to welcome you aboard Flight 123 with service to JFK. Federal regulations requires that carry-on items are stowed prior to closing the aircraft door. Your items may be placed in an overhead compartment or completely under the seat in front of you. Use caution when placing items in or removing them from the overhead compartment, and let us know if we may assist you. In order to expedite the boarding process, please be seated as quickly as possible after stowing your carry-on items. Take a moment to review the safety instructions card in your seat pocket. Passengers seated in rows 14 and 15 are also asked to review the exit row seating requirements. If you are seated in an exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an evacuation. If you are unable or unwilling to perform the functions described on the card, just ask to be reseated. Thank you. Those are pretty straightforward. There are some similarities in those airline announcements to the ones that I have to say for my airline, but obviously, you know, each airline has their own way of portraying what they need to say. So let's move on to boarding door close. And this is basically after all of the boarding has finished, basically done everything we need to do before pushing back from the gate and taxiing to take off. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be closing the door soon. Federal regulations require that all large portable electronic devices must be turned off, unplugged, and stowed at this time. If you plan to use an approved lightweight device during flight, now is the time to make sure your device is set to airplane mode or the cellular service is turned off. If it becomes necessary, the captain may request that all devices be turned off during flight. Larger electronic devices such as laptop computers must be stowed prior to pushback, either in a bag under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. At this time, please ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Your tray table and seat backs are up and locked. We'll be underway shortly, and thank you for flying Blank Airlines. Next category is the safety demo, and I think this is pretty much everyone's favorite category. Personally, it's not mine, but a lot of people, like my friends, when they find out that I'm a flight attendant, like, oh, do you do the... So I don't know, this is people's favorite, so let's get into it. Welcome aboard Blank Airlines, Flight 123 with service to JFK, proudly operated by Blank Air. Your flight attendants are Brianna and Bridget. We are here to ensure your flight is safe and comfortable. Please refer to the safety information card located in the seat pocket in front of you as we review the safety features of this E-175 aircraft. There are 4 clearly marked exits, 2 exits in the front of the cabin, 1 on each side, and 2 exits in the back of the cabin, 1 on each side. All 4 exits are equipped with inflatable evacuation slides. All exits are marked with red and white signs, and there are 2 strips of lighting on the aisle floor. In a dark cabin, the strips mark the routes to the exits. Should additional oxygen become necessary, oxygen masks will automatically fall from the panel above your head in the passenger cabin. And lavatories. Reach for the nearest mask, pull it down to start the flow of oxygen, and remove it from the clip. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, and secure the mask with the elastic band. The bag attached will not inflate, however, oxygen will be flowing. Secure your own mask before assisting others, and continue to wear your mask until you have been advised that it is no longer necessary. To fasten your seatbelt, place the flat end into the buckle. Adjust the strap to tighten or lengthen. To release, Lift the top of the buckle and pull the belt free. It is a requirement to wear your seatbelt whenever you are seated. Federal law requires all customers to comply with all crew members' instructions, lighted signs, and posted placards. Federal law also prohibits customers from drinking their own alcohol on board an aircraft. Due to federal law, smoking, including e-cigarettes, is prohibited, as is tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors. There are 2 lavatories in the cabin, a forward lavatory for customers seated in first class, and a lavatory in the back of the aircraft for those seated in row 6 or higher. For security purposes, no line may form at the forward lavatory. Your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. If necessary, pull up and away from the seat frame and put your arms through the straps on the underside of the cushion. Rest your upper body on the cushion. If you're traveling with an infant, instructions for the use of infant life vests are on the safety information card. Flight attendants will distribute infant life vests if needed. We will soon be cleared for takeoff. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened low and tight. Tray tables and seat backs are in the upright and locked position. Small handheld items may be held or secured. We will be turning off the cabin lighting for departure. Your reading light is above you. We're happy to have you with us today, and we hope you enjoy our 1 hour and 24-minute flight to JFK. Comment down below if you find the safety demo announcement long-winded, because I surely do. But it's important information that we have to get across, so I know why it's so detailed, but it's just like, when you finish reading it, especially if you have to do a manual safety demo, it's like, whew, I need a glass of water. Next phase of flight is final descent. And this is basically when we're cleared for landing. So it's our last walkthrough before we sit down and land. Ladies and gentlemen, as we make our final descent into JFK, please stow your laptop computers and any similar size electronic devices. Small portable electronic devices may continue to be used in airplane mode, but must be secured for the remainder of the flight. Please ensure all carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your feet clear. Please raise your seat back and tray table to the full upright and locked position and fasten your seatbelt. We will be coming by one last time to pick up any cups, cans, newspapers, or any trash. Thank you. All right, so the last phase of flight is arrival. We've landed and now we are taxiing to the gate. On behalf of the flight crew and Blink Airline, welcome to JFK. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, seat back and tray tables in their full upright and locked position, and all carry-on items completely under the seat in front of you. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening the overhead bins. Items may have shifted during flight and could fall out. You may continue to use the cellular function of your small portable electronic devices, but please remain seated and leave your carry-on items stowed. Please be advised the aircraft doors will be opening during ground servicing. For your safety, please ensure that you and any children you are supervising remain clear of the front and back doors. If you are connecting here at another Blink flight, please check the TV monitors in the terminal for your flight and gate number. We certainly enjoyed sharing a part of your day with you. We know you have a choice when you fly, and we thank you for choosing Blink Airlines. Okay, crew, so that's it for this video. Thank you if you've made it to the end. I want you to comment down below, how's my announcement voice? And if any of these announcements that I shared with you sound similar or exactly the same to what you experience on board. Thanks for watching this video. Stay safe and see you soon.